America. We had Dr. Madhavan Nair, who was that time a former chairman of Indian Space Research Organization. He had always a deep empathy towards Shankanetrala's cause, and that led to the ISRO extending its critical satellite support. This is the era I'm telling when we didn't had the 4G and the 5G. That was the time he gave the critical satellite support for the tele services or teleophthalmology pioneering services which were started at Shankanetrale. We had Sri Hanuman Prasad Agrawal, who was an industrialist in Calcutta, and with his generous and outstanding support in all the endeavors we did in our Calcutta branch, he played a pivotal role. We have Sir with us. I would request all of you to give a clap. Sri Muthuramanji, a veteran film director and a literary figure who spread awareness about Netralaya through the high degree of professionalism, creativity and dedication. Thank you, sir. We also had Dr. T.V. Subramaniam and Dr. M.S. Jayaraman, the management gurus, the eminent quality management gurus, whose ceaseless efforts in streamlining and enhancing the systems at SN. Today, whatever processes are there, they have played a very important role, and that led to the accreditation of NABH accreditation. So they played a very, very vital role in Shankanetrale. We had Sri V.V. Ranganathan, who was co-founder, director and chairman of board of Compass Eats. That is in recognition to his sage counsel to Shankanetrale in very critical areas. And he also co-authored the biography of Netralaya in terms of a book called as Insight. And then we had Sri Deepak Parekh, who was former chairman of HDFC, and he was a goodwill ambassador and a bridge between leaders of business and commerce in Mumbai and Shankanetrale. So we had so many illustrious people getting this award, and now it's really a proud privilege that we have Mr. Bala getting this award today in this function. The next few minutes I'll be sharing about his pet project for which he has really contributed a lot, about the mobile surgical eye unit. Shankanetrale has been forefront in trying to reduce the visual impairment, the blindness in India, and still cataract remains a major cause of blindness in India. About 62% of the blindness today in our country is because of cataract. That still shows that it is a public health challenge. And we are having all government officials here. A lot of government projects have been done. Despite of these significant improvements over last couple of years, still the rural India, the access to a cataract surgery is a problem. That's the reason we have more cataract blindness in rural areas as compared to urban areas. Shankanetrale has been pioneering in a very unique way of community service, which was started way back, long back. Dr. Badrinath had thought about it, that we should give a health care at the real doorstep. So we started this teleophthalmology project, as I was mentioning about ISRO. This was way back in 2001, where diagnosis can be done of a very complex conditions can be done at the doorsteps. Then we had a mobile glass dispensing van, which can do the refraction, give the glasses supported by SLR. And more recently, we have a specific van in Chennai, which is for old age and differently abled people who cannot visit the hospital. The van goes and does the service. And mobile surgical unit is one of these initiatives. Sole aim being only one, to bring healthcare to the doorstep, trying to reach the unreachable people. The van was actually a mobile surgical van, a technical collaboration between Shankanetrale and IIT Madras. The idea of a surgical van, I think no one else would have ever thought about it, was by our chief, beloved chief. There were two people who made that possible. From IIT, we had Dr. Mohan Shankar, and Shankar Nethralaya, we had Dr. Rashmin Gandhi. And both of them really worked tirelessly to create the first van. And today, we have two doctors who are the backbone of the MESU services, Dr. Rajesh, who is here, and Dr. Gajendra. Both of them have really taken this dream and the construction which was there to the doorsteps of people. This is a short video telling what this van.
These two vehicles travel independently and are connected on-site through a retractable vestibule. The patient is led to the operation theatre in the surgery vehicle through the interconnecting vestibule, a 10 to 15-minute procedure, and removes the natural lens in the eye that has become opaque and puts in place an artificial intraocular lens.
Operating this mobile unit was very comfortable as we operate in any other operation theatre in Shankar Nethralaya.
Such project which aims at delivery of healthcare to the rural poor, making available good quality medical services should be encouraged and be made available throughout the country.
I think the last sentence is very important. These services should be made available throughout the country. So we started with Tamil Nadu. That was our first place. Then we went to Jharkhand. And now, because of Mr. Bala, we are in Telangana too. So in Tamil Nadu, we have done about 18,000 surgeries in this mobile van. Jharkhand is also doing equally good. We have done nearly about 12,000 surgeries in Jharkhand in the mobile van. And very recently, we are just touching the number of 500. We have 433 surgeries in Telangana. But you can see the map, there are only 3 white areas. There are still a long way to go. There is a lot of areas to be covered, and really it would be fulfilling Chief's dream if we have these multiple vans across the country trying to reach the unreachable and providing quality cataract surgery at their doorsteps. For this, we need support from the community, and we are very lucky to have Mr. Bala supporting this project for Telangana for us. Thank you very much.
You heard Dr. Rajiv Raman, the man whom everybody knows what he is about. And all of you should also know the person who created him. So he is none other than Dr. Tarun Sharma, who is there with us all the way from US to be here with us. And he is also the person who created me as a surgeon. So what you all see, Dr. Sugneshwari, that is because of Dr. Tarun Sharma. So, spreading positive energy and influencing people's life, helping balance the energies, that is the person who is the awardee today. And we are going to have a short video presentation on Mr. Shri Bala Reddy Indurti, the President, Shankar Nethralaya, USA.
Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti is a beacon of generosity and compassion whose unwavering dedication to philanthropy has not only transformed lives but also ignited hope in countless hearts. He is a kind-hearted individual who understands the struggles of the less fortunate. He always has an open-door policy for those in need. Mr. Reddy was born and brought up in India before moving to America in the late 80s. He started his charitable activities right from his high school days, inspired by his teachers and friends. Over the past 25 years, he has become a very well-known and respected leader in North America. He has served in many well-known Telugu national organizations, including Telugu Association of Metro Atlanta, APNA Foundation, and North America Telugu Association, NATA, before becoming President of Shankar Nethralaya, USA. Inspired by Dr. Badrinath's vision and with strong support and encouragement from Mr. S.V. Acharya, Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti assumed the leadership of Shankara Nethralaya USA and strengthened the organization. Under Mr. Bala Reddy's leadership, Shankara Nethralaya USA has expanded its footprint across the United States by creating over 20 chapters, 35 trustees, and many satellite service centers, raising millions of dollars through his elite connections and network. Shankara Nethralaya's MESU program, Mobile Eye Surgical Unit, has recently expanded its services to neighboring states such as Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Telangana. The program has been a significant increase in the number of sponsors from double digits to triple digits, and there is a high demand for sponsoring this program. This success is attributed to Mr. Bala Reddy's vision, perseverance, and leadership. Mr. Indurti is a well-known figure in Atlanta, and he is recognized for his philanthropy, cultural events, and other endeavors. Behind every successful man, there is a woman, and Mrs. Madhavi Indurti is the rock behind Mr. Reddy. Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti has a well-connected network of people in various fields, including medicine, art, philanthropy, sports, education, politics, science, and technology. Mr. S.V. Acharya, President Emeritus, speaks about Mr. Bala in his own words.
Namaste, my name is S.V. Acharya. I had the great opportunity of starting Shankara Nethralaya USA in 1988 with blessings from Padma Bhushan Dr. S.S. Badrinath. With the recommendation from our Vice President Sheikh Sharma, he was elected as President in 2019. Since that year, he has accomplished a lot for the organization. Some of the accomplishments are increase the number of trustees from 25 to 35, created a new board known as Board of Advisors to recognize who play a significant role for the organization, created local chapters in more than 20 cities in USA, created a number of committees for the efficient operation of the trust, started major presence in TV and other social media, established mobile eye surgical unit in Hyderabad, identified mega donors and sponsors for MESU camps. These are only few of the major accomplishments by Bala. I am very happy Shankara Nethralaya has chosen to unanimously approve the prestigious Shankara Ratna Award to Bala Indurti. Thank Dr. Surendran, Dr. Nishrao, and others for taking the decision in the right direction. Bala will be joining the rank of Ratan Tata, Mr. A. M. Naik, former chairman of Boston Tugro, Mr. Madhav Nair, former chairman of ISRO, and others who are the former recipients of this award. Congratulations, Bala, for this outstanding award. Continue the great work for Shankara Nethralaya USA. May God, great Lord, bless you and family.
The recognition of Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti's efforts with the prestigious Shankara Ratna Award is a testament to his dedication and impact. May his journey continue to inspire others to contribute towards building a more compassionate and inclusive world. Congratulations, Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti, and looking forward to many more recognitions. God bless you and your family.
Donating for a noble cause is not everybody's deed, but our Sri Mr. Bala Reddy Indurti is a person who has devoted his life for this journey. So may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Gagandeep Singh Bedi, to present the Shankara Ratna Award to Mr. Sri Bala Reddy Indurti. So Mr. Indurti has done so much for us. So it is time for us to show him what he has done to us and our token of appreciation. So may I request Mr. Sri Bala Indurti to kindly deliver the acceptance speech.
Good afternoon, everyone. Vanakkam, Andariki Namaskaram, Sabko Salam. So, I think I have to learn a lot of languages, but I'm very honored, and it's one of the greatest moments in my life. And like in the presentation I saw, Shyam said, for every successful man there is a woman. But we are supposed to come to receive this award together, but we have some personal challenges at home. My wife stayed there and she said, so, yeah, so, but the thing is, when it comes to Sankarnetralaya, I don't know where to start and how I reached this far. There is a great couple in Atlanta, great philanthropist, Dr. Ravi Sharma and his wife, Dr. Srish Sharma. They are well-respected couple in Atlanta. So she is the one who contacted me to join with Sankarnetralaya. And I have a lot of respect to her, but I said normally I don't involve in more than one association. I was already busy with NATA. I can't. But I'm not saying just exaggeration. She literally called 100 times. And normally when she calls, nobody will even expect second call, they accept. Finally, I said, okay, since you are calling me, I will consider to join and see if how it goes. So then I joined. Then after 2 years later, I realized she is the right person and to put me here. And then after that, I came out of NATA. Then right from the beginning, I could see the vision of Dr. S.S. Badrinath. I really liked the tagline, eradicate the preventable blindness across the country. So for that, I was thinking, Dr. Badri, I don't know how he was working 7/24, how he finds the time. I used to contact very frequently. I could not believe how this man, finds the time to call me somewhere. I'm in Atlanta, and I'm just a trustee. I was not president. Regular calls, regular things. And then he and Acharyaji, they discussed and they decided to make me as the president. So, of course, it was first recommendation went from Srish Sharma and our vice president Murthy Rekapalli. And I told Dr. Badri, I'm just a trustee of not even completed 2 years. Why can't we wait for some more time and let me understand more? He said simply one word, Bala, it's already late. So you need to take that. So when I came, Atlanta chapter was like the 10-year-old. And total in USA, we had 25 trustees and 7 chapters. So from 7 chapters, I was thinking what to do. Fundraising means we should not go and knock the same door every time. Everybody has the money. Everybody wants to serve the community. But the community has to know this is the real thing we need to give. So for that, every time when I get an idea, first thing is I talk to Mr. Acharya, S.V. Acharya, who is the founder of SN USA, started in 1988. Then I talk to my close friends, Murthy Rekapalli, Shyamapalli, and Srini Vangimala, Sridhar Kavarapu, like that. I talk to them. They say, okay, this is good. So then every time I talk to them and I make it happen. In the last 6 years after I became president, we changed the bylaws. We took our footprint of Sankarnetralaya in USA from 7 chapters to 21 chapters. Money comes from everywhere in USA. Why in 7 places? Now we are in 21 places. So based on the same concept, I'm keep on working with the other trustees, taking their input and trying to expand more and more cities. And the thing is, we have great respect in USA for Sankarnetralaya. That is 50% of the job it is doing. So we are getting 100% credit, but 50% the name what Dr. Badri gave, his vision, and his 2 eyes, Dr. Surendran, Dr. Girish Rao are working like tirelessly. Whenever I need something in Shankar Nethralaya, Chennai, my go-to person is Suresh Kumar. He's always available. He works 7/24, and we are working on multiple mobile eye surgical unit camps. Without talking to Arul Kumar, I don't think we do any camp. So Mr. Arul Kumar is also one of the key persons. And Mr. Rajesh and Dr. Gajendran, in fact, right now he's in my village doing the camp, Telangana camp, 4th camp. They're all like doing a lot of service. And so, not that I am not missing the chief guest, Mr. Gagandeep Singh ji, and I'm a big fan of Ambati Rayudu. See, the focused people, they look at their audience and they never realize we are also in that audience. So I like the way he played, and he represented Chennai Super Kings, and also I'm proudly say he's from our Telugu place. So basically, to serving that concept, it started for me when I was in school, People's High School. That school really gave me, what you make is not important, what you can give back to the community is important. So my Telugu teacher, Srinivas, so when I was doing intermediate in junior college, I came to know he was suffering with cardiac problem. He needs support. So I went to visit him. His wife said, I was inquiring what is going on. They said, surgery, bypass surgery, they need 10,000 rupees. So I came back. Then I told my friends, they went to visit him. So my sir, Telugu sir, who I respect a lot like my parents, so he said, Balakrishna Reddy is working to raise the funds. And my friends came and said, how come we did not know you are raising the funds? Until then I did not know that I am raising the funds. It is like if you watch guide movie like Devanand role. I don't know how many of you watched that R.K. Narayan's novel. So I became like, without my knowledge, a fundraiser. I raised 10,000 rupees and went to give the teacher. By the time I went, sir was no more. Then I realized, okay, when you want to do, never do 8 to 5 job. Your bread and butter, you can do 8 to 5, but your service, you need to do 7/24. And here with me today, my brother in Ganapati Reddy Indurti, he is like the pulse of the Indurti family. Without him, none of our brothers would have been established in what we are doing today. He is the pulse of the Indurti family. My sister-in-law is here. She's next to my mother. I can see always. And my cousin Narayan Indurti is my younger brother, who came from, he's a board of trustee of Shankar Nethralaya from Houston. And Jalendra Reddy is a sponsor who completed Telangana 2nd camp, and he immediately called me. I want to do one more project. So many are doing, when we do the Mesu camp, same concept like Auto Dandora to spread the voice in the remaining nearby villages, but he raised the bar on the spreading. He put all the villages, he sent his men to put the hoardings and the banners. So every village, when we go, we can see our Shankar Nethralaya camp. So he really did amazing job. And also Ravi Sanna Reddy, he's our family friend. So I'm glad to see here, and I always work with Ramachandran, Mr. Kannanji. So they're always my inspiration and support. And whenever all the donations for me comes in dollars, whenever there is a donation in rupees, I always call Kavitaji. She's very prompt in responding. And there is a saying, God is everywhere, why do you go to the temple? Then the answer was, air is everywhere, why do you put the fan? Right? So when we are Shankar Nethralaya is great, why do you want to publicize? That is the answer I said. Without publicizing, you cannot reach the needed audience. So that's when I always depend on Tyagarajan and Deen Dayalan. They are the folks in the design department. They do great, splendid job. And whenever I need the flyer, I'm talking to them, working with them, and I don't even know, maybe 1,000+ flyers and the designs. Everything I need, they are the two people, do that for me. And some of the people who, when the pandemic situation came, everybody shut down. business, restaurants, hotels, jobs, everything was shut down. But when I was talking to Dr. Girish Rao, Dr. Surendran, I said, in the pandemic, how is the patient flow? He said, now we need more money. Because nobody is working, they can't even afford, so we need more money. That time, I want to give credit to 3 trustees, Mr. Saumi Narayanan from Metro DC, Washington area, and Neeluma Gadamanagu from Atlanta, and Prasad Rani from Los Angeles, California. These 3, Saumi Narayan did daily program, like Carnatic music program, virtual concert, like 365 days. And Prasad Rani did music program 100 days. Music may be doable, but Neeluma went one step ahead. She did Kuchipudi dance program, 100 days virtual. So every day, students have to decorate, show the ambience, then only people watch. Otherwise, this is not a good part, right? So they have to meet the demand every day. So because of them, in fact, that time we raised more money than the previous years. Everybody felt this is the organization we need to support. And also, most of the time, when you want to say how good is your organization, like India, if you want to say somebody like Abdul Kalamji, one of our brand ambassadors, he received Bharat Ratna. We don't have any more questions. Bharat Ratna, that's enough. So same thing like in a non-profit organizations, Indian organizations, we have about 555 in USA, all languages. And there is one organization called Charity Navigator. They rate how is this organization based on the outstanding community service and transparency. I proudly, I would like to say, Shankar Netralaya USA received 4-star from Charity Navigator 6 years back. A lot of work for that was done by our founder S.V. Acharya and our immediate past president, current board of advisor Leela Krishnamurthy, and other our advisors were also part of it, Anand Dasari and Bhaskar Ganti, and our treasurer Vanu Ramakrishnan and secretary Krishna Raj, but that time he was the secretary. So what is Charity Navigator? They do the rating, they see how the funds are coming, how you are spending, how reliable this organization, then they start giving 1 star. Then if it is better, 2 star. 4 means the 4 out of 4 is the best. To my knowledge, only 2 Indian organizations received 4 out of 4. Shankar Netralaya USA is one. When you get a doctorate, when you get a Padma Shri, your Padma Shri until you die, even after your death. Because that recognition is with you, it's like a tag. But Shankar, the Charity Navigator's 4-star, you need to prove every year you are 4-star. So by God's grace, blessings from community all over India and USA, last 6 years we are successfully getting 4-star every year. So you get some recognitions, the donations will come automatically. That is one of the success why we are getting. They see the brand ambassadors behind Abdul Kalam, M.S. Subbalakshmi, Nani Falkiwala, Ratan Tata, Indira Nui, Dr. Prem Reddy, Dr. Varaprasad Reddy, Saurav Ganguly, the ex-BCCI board, head board chairman, and actor Madhavan, Rajnikant. So you name it, like Dr. Satish Reddy, former DRDO chairman. These are all brand ambassadors. We have like Amitabh Bachchan, 30 seconds video, Rajnikant's 30 seconds video. When we click the YouTube, if it is 30 minutes, we don't click, skip. But when it is 30 seconds, everybody will click and watch. So one of our success, how we are able to reach, was promoting the messages of Amitabh Bachchan, Nani Falkiwala, M.S. Subbalakshmi Amma, Abdul Kalam, all these big towering personalities. I proudly say, I am a volunteer. Every Shankar Netralaya USA office bearers are volunteers. We work 7/24. We don't get paid. Why we are doing? Because the service, the satisfaction we get, we are happy. And we don't know how long we continue. But we will try to, whoever carries the torch forward, whether me or somebody, Badri's vision, eradicate preventable blindness. So our next, right now the Telangana we started in Hyderabad. Next Mesu camp will be in Puttaparthi. We are working with Dr. Surendran and all. There is a process. We don't know how long it takes. Then after that, another advisor supporting, like one in Vizag, and Dr. Surendran said one of the calls, why not in Calcutta? So these are the good ideas. So press don't say we are starting there right away, but those are the ideas. One day ideas will fulfill if your commitment is 100%. So if I miss anybody's name, it's not intentional. My wife always says, why don't you take a cheat sheet, take some names, but I never did. I always forget one name, and I forget my closest person, whoever it is, my closest person. Thank you very much.
That was the most inspiring speech which we all heard, and an inspirational one. The strengths, creativity, versatility, flexibility, focused, taking initiative, all these things is what we saw in this one single person, Mr. Indurti. So now may I request the other person who has carried our nation on his shoulder in a different platform, Mr. Ambati Rayudu, to come and deliver his speech, please.
Very good evening to you all. Distinguished guests on the dais, Dr. Girish Garu, Bala Indurti Garu, Gagandeep Singh sir, and Ramchandran Garu, and all my media friends, all the youth and all the doctors, the real life heroes that I would call them, because my career would have been much shorter if not for, the orthopedic surgeons and a lot of injections that have gone into my knee. And today, I have spent a lot of time in Chennai, and I have also spent a lot of time at Shankar Nethralaya, because my 3-year-old daughter had 2 cataracts. So, a ma'am who operated her, Sumita madam, doctor, thank you so much, I am ever grateful. So she can finally see, and it's quite emotional. So as sportsmen, we go through a lot of ups and downs. We fall down, we get up, but there's always another match to play. But with all the real life heroes, the doctors here, your match, there's only one result. Either they come out alive or they die. So I think the whole world should celebrate doctors a lot more than what we do. And we all recognize that. And especially the youth, I can see a lot of youngsters here who are of, I wouldn't say my age, but slightly younger. So I think all of us need to recognize, the reality and the true heroes of the society are right here in these first few, seats. Because in the age of social media and a lot of whatever entertainment or whatever you call it, the real heroes or the real substance gets lost. That's where I feel we all should be responsible in terms of recognizing what the truth is and what the way forward for the world is as youngsters. So we have to follow all the great stalwarts sitting here. As it has been mentioned, Gagandeep Singh sir, you have been a real hero in terms of helping survivors of the tsunami, as well as when there were floods in Chennai. We need to also recognize and also create platforms where so many of these stories, the real stories and the stories with substance and stories which help the world, rather than just create, as sir said, 30 seconds of entertainment. We all need to promote that more. And for me, as a sportsman, all I can say is, please, there's always another day. You always, as a sportsman, learn to get up when you fall. And because every day you win and the next day you lose. So it's very, very important even in life to understand that, defeats or when you fall down, it's all very, very temporary. And the only thing that has kept me going all throughout my 30 years of cricket is whenever I had a problem or whenever I had a downfall, I always used to think, will it really matter 5 years down the line? Will this problem really exist 5 years down the line? And whenever I thought about it, I always felt that, the problems which were there 5 years don't exist anymore. So even this one won't exist. So that's the only way we keep going forward. Because as a sportsman, your future is never secure and you're always on the line because every day you have to perform, and if you don't, you're thrown out. So as you know. And my best moments of my cricketing career, I've started playing here in Chennai as a 9-year-old in my state teams, and the best moments of my cricketing career also came in Chennai in form of CSK. I've really, really enjoyed playing for Chennai Super Kings, and also the kind of love and affection that the crowd has shown here. I don't think it has been the case anywhere else in the country, and the kind of passion and the emotion that the Chennai crowd or even the Tamilian crowd brings into CSK or to their players, it is kind of very, very motivating for us. It's just not just going out there and scoring runs, it is scoring runs for everybody who own the team. So, and I felt, and one more thing I wanted to say was, as sir said, earlier, our Vineet Ratra sir, thank you for so many kind words. And as a sportsman, when you play under pressure, I don't think that pressure is any more than when all of you operate on an operating table. At least we have a second chance. You can always come back the next day, but you all can't. So I genuinely feel that you guys handle pressure much better than what we do. It's just that we have an audience watching us perform under pressure, and you don't, but you guys are real saviors. And thank you once again, Sumita ma'am, for what you have done to my daughter Girish sir. Thank you so much. And also special mention to the PR team and Gadalakshmi madam, who was really taking care of our family when we were here. Saying that it's a real honor and pleasure to be standing here. And I know I'm disappointing a lot of my media friends by not talking about RCB today, but so that's for another day. Anyway, I just sincerely hope that CSK plays the next year and wins the title, and hopefully our legend MS Dhoni still continues playing. So by saying that, I'll take leave. It's been a great honor. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
So whether CSK wins or RCB wins, it is finally the India that counts. So it's not the state that really matters. So for us to have everything smooth going, it is very important that we receive support from the right people, the right time, the right day. So without the support of multiple people, we will not be able to perform. So if the MISU is performing, it is because of the team, and it is because of the support which we have received from the government. So I must say special mention to Dr. Chandra Kumar, who is the Project Control, Blindness Control Board Director, who has been really nice to us and helping the MISU all the way. So with all these fine words we have with us, may I take the liberty of calling Mr. Gagandeep Singh Bedi, the brother of Shankar Netralia, to come and address us, please.
மேடையில் இருக்கக்கூடிய சங்கர் நிறுத்தாலையோடைய டைரக்டர், எங்களுடைய நண்பர் டாக்டர் சுரேந்திரன் அவர்களே, டாக்டர் கிரீஷ் ராவ் அவர்களே, இந்த விழாக்கு கதாநாயகனாக இருக்கக்கூடிய இன்றைக்கு சங்கர் ரத்னா அவார்டு வாங்கியிருக்கின்ற நேரடியா யுஎஸ்இலிருந்து வந்துட்டு எங்களுடைய நண்பர் திரு பாலா ரெட்டி அவர்களே, இங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய ஆடியன்ஸோட கிட்டத்தட்ட 98% மேலே இருக்கக்கூடிய கதாநாயகன், உண்மையா கதாநாயகன் எங்களுடைய யங் நண்பர் அவர் கிரிக்கெட்டர் அவர்களே திரு ராயுடு அவர்களே, மற்றும் இங்கே வந்திருக்கின்ற எங்களுடைய சீனியர் ஆபீசர், சென்னையுடைய ஃப்ளட்ஸ்க்காக தமிழ்நாடுக்காக ஆலோசனை சொல்லக்கூடிய நம்ம டாக்டர் திருப்புகழ் ஐஏஎஸ் அவர்களே, இன்னொரு ரொம்ப டிஸ்டிங்விஷ்ட் பர்சன் இன் திஸ் ஆடியன்ஸ், அதாவது நான் சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன், மேடம் பிரபா ஸ்ரீதேவன், ஜஸ்டிஸ் பிரபா ஸ்ரீதேவன் அவர்களே. ஷி இஸ் எ வெரி ரெஸ்பெக்டட் லீகல் லியூமினரி. மற்றும் உண்மையாக இங்கே அதாவது எல்லா மக்களுக்கும் சேவை செய்திருக்கின்ற ஒரு அழகான ப்ரொஃபஷன் டாக்டர் மற்றும் மெடிக்கல் ப்ரொஃபஷனில் ஈடுபாடு செய்திருக்கின்ற அனைத்து டாக்டர்களே, பேராமெடிக்ஸ்லே செவிலியர்களே, உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் நான் என்னுடைய அன்பான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக்கிறேன். முதல்ல நான் சொல்லுது, சுவாமி விவேகானந்தா சொன்னார், that service to the humanity is the true worship of God. அதாவது மனிதருடைய சேவைதான் கடவுளுடைய உண்மை பக்தியாக இருக்கின்றது. அதே மாதிரி இது நான் I will like to refer to a very famous quotation by Woodrow Wilson. அவர் என்ன சொல்லிருக்கார், you have not come to this world just to make a living. அதாவது இந்த உலகத்துக்கு நீங்க சும்மா வாழ்வதற்காக வரல. You have come in this world to enable this world to become you are here in order to enable the world to live more amply with a greater vision, with a finer spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world. அதாவது ஒவ்வொரு மனிதர் இந்த வேர்ல்ட்ல அந்த வேர்ல்டை மேம்படுத்துவதற்காக தான் வந்திருக்கிறார். ஒவ்வொருத்தர் இது கண்டிப்பாக மனசில் வைக்க வேண்டும். You are here to enrich the world and you impoverish yourself if you forget that errand. அதாவது யார் இது மறந்து விட்டால் அவருடைய வாழ்க்கையோட அந்த மீனிங் கிடையாது என்பது ஒரு சொல்லப்பட்டுள்ளது. இதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு இந்த இடத்துல ரெண்டு I am reminded of two categories of people. One category is like the Shankar Ratna awardee today, Thiru Bala Reddy avargal. Adadu USA le irukindrar. He is in USA. Let me also speak in English because I am sure you may not be able to understand. You are in USA. You must be doing your own business over there, or you must be in your own profession. All the way from USA, you think about your brothers who are there in India, in Tamil Nadu, in Andhra, in Telangana, etc. and you raise millions of dollars for them. இதுதான் ஒரு பெரிய பக்தியாக இருக்கின்றது என்பதை நான் உங்களுக்கு இந்த நேரத்தில் என்னுடைய பாராட்டுதல் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். ரெண்டாவது, to all of you doctors, எப்பவுமே doctors, when I address, I tell that you are born actually with the doctors and paramedical staff, everybody, including nurses. You are born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Karanam, when we do our service, we get a living kaha englu sambalam varudhu. Aanal ungalukku service பண்ணும்போது சம்பளமும் வருது, மக்களுடைய நன்மையும் வருது என்பதை ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஷன்ல இருந்து நீங்கள் எல்லாம் ஈடுபாடு செய்றீங்க என்பதை இந்த நேரத்தில் உங்களுக்கும் நான் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். டாக்டர் சுரேந்திரன் அவர்கள் என்னை கூப்பிடும்போது நான் கண்டிப்பா வருவதாக சொன்னேன். காரணம், I wanted to see Shankar Nithal and talk to all of you. ஹெல்த் செக்ரட்டரி இருக்கும்போது எங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய இன்ஃப்ராஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஐ டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல இருக்கின்றது. கிட்டத்தட்ட 400க்கு மேலே டாக்டர்ஸ், ஐ டாக்டர்ஸ் ஹெல்த் சிஸ்டம்ல இருக்காங்க. கிட்டத்தட்ட 38 மெடிக்கல் காலேஜஸ், 36 மெடிக்கல் காலேஜஸ் எங்களுக்கு இருக்கின்றன. 38 கவர்மெண்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸே ஆப்தமாலஜிக் சர்ஜன்ஸ் இங்கே இருக்கின்றார்கள். நிறைய பிஹெச்சிஸ்ல ஆப்தமாலஜிஸ்ட் இருக்கின்றார்கள். நல்ல சர்வீஸ் செய்யறாங்க. அதை பற்றி நான் சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். ஆனால் there are many specialist surgeries where many times the patients are referred by the government itself to Shankar Nithalia. So that is why I thought நிறைய தடவை நாம போன் பண்ணி இந்த பேஷண்ட் வரார், கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பெஷலைஸ்ட் சர்ஜரி கொஞ்சம் வேணும், அதுக்கு ஆலோசனை வேணும் சொல்லும்போது I should come over here, meet our Shankar Ratna awardee also, and also take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your service and congratulate you all. நிறைய தடவை வந்து சென்னை இஸ் த மெடிக்கல் டூரிசம் கேபிட்டல் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. அந்த மெடிக்கல் டூரிசம் கேபிட்டல் ஆஃப் இந்தியா சொல்லும் போது இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், உங்க ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், அதாவது சங்கர் நித்தல்யா போன்ற ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் தான் இந்த டூரிசம்ல ஜெம்ஸ் ஆஃப் டூரிசமாக இருக்கின்றது என்பது இந்த நேரத்தில் நான் உங்களுக்கு தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். I am told that there are more than 2,000 patients who come across various branches, and Dr. Surendran அவர்கள் இன்னொரு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக சொன்னார், ஒவ்வொரு நாள் கிட்டத்தட்ட 400க்கு மேலே இங்கே சர்ஜரி செய்யப்பட்டு வருகின்ற. உண்மையாக ரொம்ப பாராட்டக்கூடிய விஷயம். ஒரு சில விஷயம் நான் உங்களுக்கு blindness control பற்றி சொல்ல விரும்புகின்றேன். Total the blindness control should be below 0.25%. அதாவது எங்களுடைய நோக்கம் வந்து கவர்மெண்டுடைய நோக்கம் 0.25% கி குறைவாக பிளைண்ட்னஸ் சமுதாயத்தில் இருக்கணும். தற்பொழுது பிளைண்ட்னஸ் உடைய காரணங்கள் பார்க்கும்போது இங்கே பிரசன்டேஷன்ல வந்து சொன்னார்கள், எங்களுக்கு கூட எங்களோட டாக்டர் சந்திரகுமார் போன்ற டாக்டர் வந்து அடிக்கடி சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பார்கள். கிட்டத்தட்ட 82%, 82% பிளைண்ட்னஸ் வந்து is because of cataract. கேட்டராக்ட்னால் வந்து பிளைண்ட்னஸ் 82% இருக்கின்றது. 6% பிளைண்ட்னஸ் வந்து டயபிட்டிஸ் காரணமாக, டயபிட்டிஸ் ரெட்டினோபதி பிளைண்ட்னஸ் ஆக இருக்கின்றது. 6%, இன்னொரு 6% வந்து குளோக்கோமா காரணமாக பிளைண்ட்னஸ் வருகின்றது. I am sure you are all knowing it better, but that is what we administrators are told. 82% because of the cataract, 6% because of diabetic retinopathy, 6% is because of the glaucoma, another 6% because of the other reasons பார்க்கும்போது it is very important that government and NGO sector like yours come together to tackle this blindness. அதெல்லாம் செய்யும்போது நான் 3 விஷயம் ஹைலைட் பண்ண விரும்புகின்றேன். What is the need of today? In fact, this will also be giving a thought for the fundraisers and good Samaritans like Mr. Bala Reddy over here. The first point, the need is to do screening. அதாவது கிராமத்தில் பார்க்கும்போது நிறைய மக்களுக்கு கண்புரை நோய், அதாவது கேட்ராக்ட் நோய் இருக்கும்போது தெரியாமல் கூட இருக்கலாம். ஸ்கிரீனிங் பண்ணால்தான் அதெல்லாம் those who are having cataract, those who need surgery can be found out. So that is why, and இன்னொரு வந்து கவர்மெண்ட் மட்டும் செய்தால், எங்ககிட்ட வந்து ஒரு 400க்கு மேலே டாக்டர் இருக்கும்போது கூட, எங்கிட்ட கூட 100க்கு மேலே பெரிய மருத்துவமனை இருக்கும்போது கூட பத்தாது. இது 7.5 கோடி தமிழ்நாடு மக்களுடைய ஸ்கிரீனிங் ஒழுங்கா பண்ண வேண்டியிருந்தால் கவர்மெண்ட்டும் என்ஜிஓஸும் சங்கர் நெத்தாலியா ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் சேர்ந்தான் பண்றீங்க. ஆனால் கண்டிப்பாக சேர்ந்து தான் பண்ணணும். I will like to give you the statistics that in last 1 year, Dr. Chandrakumar, our state blindness control officer, was telling me that through the screening, nearly 99,650 people were identified by the governmental system, and cataract surgeries were conducted by the governmental doctors for our state of Tamil Nadu. 99,000 ki mele. இதுக்கு மேலே என்ஜிஓ செக்டர் மூலமாக, உங்க போன்ற என்ஜிஓ செக்டர் மூலமாக கூட many with the governmental assistance மூலமாக பார்க்கும்போது கிட்டத்தட்ட 2 லட்சம் பேருக்கு வந்து இந்த சர்ஜரிஸ் பண்ணும்போது 3 லட்சம் பேருக்கு வந்து இலவசமாக என்ன சொல்லுது, 3 லட்சம் பேருக்கு இலவசமாக கவர்மெண்ட் மூலமாக அல்லது கவர்மெண்ட் ஃபண்டட் என்ஜிஓ செக்டர் மூலமாக ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டு வந்து பிளைண்ட்னஸ் சர்ஜரிஸ், கேட்ராக்ட் சர்ஜரிஸ் செய்யப்பட்டு வருகின்றன. இதுக்கு மேலே just to give you an idea, and because we have got press friends also, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ கிட்டத்தட்ட 3.5 லட்சம் பேர் வந்து பிரைவேட் செக்டர்ல கூட சர்ஜரிஸ் பண்றாங்க. ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டு கிட்டத்தட்ட 6.5 லட்சம் பேர் வந்து கேட்ராக்ட் சர்ஜரிஸ் பண்றாங்க. Out of them 50% are done by the government or government funded NGO system. இந்த நேரத்தில் வந்து why I am telling this point over here is we need to have more and more people whose surgery has to be done by the governmental system or unga hospital pondra governmental funded system valiyaga panna vendum. Ovvoru surgery kaha 2000 ruba government of India state government சேர்த்து வந்து பண்ணும்போது we want the NGO the private sector hospitals who also do the public service like Shankar Nethralaya and other hospitals to come up further so that this 50% gap which is there, 50% is from the government funded, 50% is the private funded. We want more from the government sector so that a common man who may not be able to afford a surgery, his also out of pocket expenditure is reduced. This is my first message over here. We need your help. Rendavathu message in I thought this is an appropriate forum when neenga ella doctors are irukkinga, eye surgeons, eye administrators are irukkinga, is the need for screening of the children. This is another aspect which is very, very important. In fact, நாங்க வந்து எல்லாம் எங்களோட ரிவ்யூ மீட்டிங் ஆய்வு செய்யும்போது என்ன பார்க்கிறோம் that in every school ஒவ்வொரு மாவட்டத்திலே எங்களோட கிட்டத்தட்ட 800 teams of mobile teams இருக்காங்க, doctors and paramedical staff mobile teams. ஆங்கன்வாடி ஸ்கூல்ஸ்ல வந்து சில்ட்ரனுக்கு வந்து refractive error காக we go for the screening of the children. அதெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது I am actually quite surprised to see that 4 to 6% of the children at a very young age, Anganwadi அல்லது ஸ்கூல்ல இருக்கும்போது they have refractive errors with them. You will be surprised to know that through that governmental monitoring of this scheme, இது வந்து ஒரு தமிழ்நாடோட திட்டம், அதோட திட்டத்தோட பேர் வந்து கண்ணொளி காப்போம் திட்டமாக இருக்கின்றது. அந்த திட்டத்தின் மூலமாக every year more than 2 lakh children are identified who have refractive errors, whose parents had not identified the refractive errors amongst the children, whom the government buys the spectacles. In fact, the government gives about 350 rupees. Within that rupees, and this is for the governmental schools itself. So more than 2 லட்சம் ki மேற்பட்ட குழந்தைகளுக்கு கண்ணொளி காப்போம் திட்டம் மூலமாக ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டு தமிழ்நாட்டிலே spectacles, refractive errors கண்டுபிடிச்சு spectacles கொடுக்கப்பட்டு வருகின்றன. Here also, why I am telling about this scheme over here to you is, எங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய pressure-ஆக இருக்கின்றது. அதாவது in every year we have to go for the check of Anganwadis and school children who are in lakhs of numbers, 70-80 lakh students பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு pressure-ஆக இருக்கின்றது. governmental schemes மேலே pressure-ஆக இருக்கின்றது. I call upon the good Samaritans like all the doctors over here from Shankar Nethralaya, all the similar doctors, the medical institutions who are in the private sectors and NGO sector also, to come forward and join with the government in screening the school children. Adhaadu government schools at least naange pandrom. There are many other private schools which also cater to the poor sections of the society, whose also fees is also as less. Government is free, but there is very less, who may not be directly covered by our teams. To adopt the schools every year or adopt the districts every year and do the refractive error checks of the students. நீங்களும் பார்க்கலாம், நம்ம குழந்தைக்கு வந்து eyesight is not good, next day itself we will go for the check and get the spectacles for the kids. There are many poor and lower middle class families who might need the help over and above the governmental sector by all of you. So I call upon you to participate in this along with the government in the Kannoli Kappam Thittam of the government. This is my second message. I'll give you one last message over here. The last message is about the eyeball. Adadu donation of the eye system sambandhama hai. I thought this is I should take this opportunity to stress besides honoring Mr. Reddy over here. Eye donation is really one of the most important donations in the system. அதாவது தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 28 கவர்மெண்டல் ஐ பேங்க்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு. அதுக்கு மேலே வந்து சங்கர் தலைப்புடைய பெரிய ஐ பேங்க்ஸோட நிறைய ஐ பேங்க்ஸ் வந்து கவர்மெண்டல் பிரைவேட் செக்டர்ல கூட இருக்குன்னு. Through the eye banks, ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டு தமிழ்நாட்டில் கிட்டத்தட்ட 10,000 eyeballs வந்து எங்களுக்கு டொனேஷன் வழியாக வருகின்றன. We get 10,000 eyeballs in donation through the governmental setup in Tamil Nadu. Just before I was going to speak, I was asking Dr. Surendran sir, eye donation நிறைய பேர் கேட்குறாங்க. Eye வந்து you also fix the eye. Retina வந்து ஒருத்தர் கூட 2 பேர் கூட யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படி சொல்லும்போது நிறைய சஃபிஷியன்ட் இருக்கா இல்லையா இன்னும் வேணும் சார் என்கிட்ட சொன்னார். The same message I get from the governmental doctors also. We need more and more people to come for eye donation. So இந்த நேரத்தில் வந்து I will like to call upon you and call upon all the good Samaritans who are over here and call upon all the doctors over here to help the governmental and the private sector to join with everybody in order to enable have more eye donations. Tamil Nadu is actually known for good work in terms of organ donation in general. Unga naivarukkum theriyum Tamil Nadu is actually the #1 country in India in terms of organ donation. Adadu the cadaver organ brain dead organ donation le yes nethu kude paarkumbodhu இந்த ஜனவரி மாதத்தில் இது ஐபால் இல்லை ரெகுலர் பாடி பார்க்கும்போது ஜனவரியிலிருந்து பார்க்கும்போது இதுவரை வந்து 109 அதாவது பெரியவங்க they are good Samaritans have or their relatives had consented and their bodies have been given for donation, which has helped, which is a record in the entire country. We have the highest number of organ donations this year, but we need more and more of donation. Adu sollumbodhu eye donation is actually easier. Eye donation idu vandu brain dead than vedum regular donation. Eye donation can be, I am told, can be given within 6 to 7 hours of the death of a person also. If eyeballs are donated, நம்முடைய 10,000க்கு பதிலா அதை விட 2-3 மடங்கு கூடுதலா இருந்தால் இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் those who are needing the eye vision will get the gift of the sight at this in the point வந்து இந்த இடத்துல சொல்ல விரும்புகிறேன். So I will not like to bore anybody. I thought that this is the right opportunity when we can actually acknowledge the நாம் எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து வந்து பாலரெட்டி போன்ற பெரியவங்களுடைய ஒரு கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் பாராட்டலாம், அக்னாலேஜ் பண்ணலாம், அவங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்லலாம். அதே நேரத்தில் உங்களுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் உங்க போன்ற பெரியவங்களுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் இன்னும் எங்களுடைய சமுதாயத்துக்கு தேவையாக இருக்கின்றது. And it's also very nice to know, I was feeling so proud. I was sitting next to our young cricketer, Mr. Rayudu, and it was so privileged, and he is so humble and he spoke so well. It's really privileged that Shankar Nirthala also called over here. And I wish Shankar Nirthala to, நீங்க நல்லா ஒரு உயரத்தில் இருக்கீங்க, இன்னும் உங்களுடைய சேவை மூலமா இன்னும் இந்த மெடிக்கல் சமுதாயத்தில் நீங்க உயர்த்த வேண்டும் சொல்லிட்டு எனக்கு கொடுக்கக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பாக நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி.
So that was awesome messages which were delivered, and I think I am right in calling him the brother of Shankar Nirthala because he truly spoke like an ophthalmologist. You know, he spoke about the preventable blindness caused by the cataract, the diabetic retinopathy, and of course, he touched upon the childhood blindness.
எல்லாத்தோட இந்த டவுன் அதான் இன்னும் டவுன் பண்ணாங்க எல்லாரும் ரைட்டாக RCB match RCB match முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் கோலியோட attitude சரியா அது ஒண்ணு அதுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து CSK fans தாக்குனது RCB fans அவங்க டீஸ் பண்ணது வர்க் பண்ணது வந்துட்டு சரியா இதுதான் இல்லைன்னா வேஸ்ட் இல்லைன்னா மைக் வேஸ்ட்
பேச முடியாது. உட்கார்ந்து பேசினா பிரஸ் மீட் மாதிரி இருக்கும். நமக்கு பிரஸ் மீட் தான் அவ்வளோ இல்லை. ஆடியோ வரதான் நம்ம இருக்கு அங்கிட்டு வந்து இப்படி நீட்டி வச்சுக்கலாம். ஓகே சார், தேங்க்யூ.
எல்லாங்க மறிக்கிட்ட எந்த கீழே வச்சுட்டு வந்து வச்சிருக்கியா இல்ல நீ எந்த மறிக்கிறியா அது முடிச்சிட்டோம் அது நீங்க பொண்ணா வச்சுக்கப்பா யாருக்குப்பா
தெரியவே இல்லையா?
வேணாம் சேர் போடணும் சேர் வர எல்லாமே வரும்.
இது என்னது அது? சும்மா வாய்க்கே பெரும் தெரியுது. மைக்கு தெரியாதுங்க, தெரியாது. அவருக்கு மட்டும் ஒரு சேர் போதும்.
ஒரே சேர் போதுமா சேரு?
ஹலோ, செக் செக் செக். ஹலோ ஹலோ ஹலோ, செக் செக் செக். ஆடியோ. அதுதானே கை வைக்காதீங்க. Just to few words.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually very honored to be here at Shankar Netralaya, and this is the place where my daughter also got treated. She was a kid who had cataract. She's a 3-year-old, and I'm very fortunate that she was under the best care of Sumita Madam, Sudha Ganesh Madam, and all the team at Shankar Netralaya. And today's function shows Bala Reddy Garu in terms of his philanthropy and the kind of great work that he has been doing in the US for Shankar Netralaya as well as in the country, and it really inspires a lot of others to join him in terms of helping the society in various forms possible. So I am very fortunate to be amongst a lot of esteemed guests who have really done great things for the society, and especially all the doctors who are the real heroes in my eyes, who have been saving people across generations, I would say, and across the nation. And it's a thankless job, and I have a few doctors in my family as well. My sister is a doctor, so I know how hard it is for them to study for all those years and then dedicate their life in terms of service to the society as well as all the human beings on this planet. So I'm very fortunate today. I am grateful, and they should be celebrated a lot more than what they are in our society. So I am really fortunate, and thank you all, and really urge the media to celebrate real heroes of the society more than all the entertainment aspect which has taken the forefront in this day and age, or in this generation. Thank you so much.
Which team in the IPL, sir? 24.
So I mean, because I am from Hyderabad, it is my hometown. So I would love Sunrisers to win it, but KKR has been playing fantastic cricket, and I feel KKR are the firm favourites to win the IPL.
Sir, Royal Challenge Bangalore didn't win the IPL. What do you?
CSK match endல வந்து கோலியோட
Chinnaswamy Stadium against aggressive. What is the take on this? One person. Only one.
So no. Tamil. No, I don't say I. No, it is not just one person. It is. The match was finished as. We all have seen a couple of balls earlier. They knew that the match was done. So it was only appropriate for them to meet the team, the opposition team, in terms of showing respect to them on the ground, meet them first and then celebrate. So I felt that was a matter of disrespect towards CSK.
Sir, what's your future plan, sir? Any mentor or coach, something?
No. I'm already into public service in terms of in Andhra. We already have started a foundation. We're helping a lot of disadvantaged people there, and also in terms of public life, I have been very active in politics in Andhra. So as you all would know, so future, let's see how I can help the society and how can I be a part of it.
Sir, tell me 2 words about MS Dhoni.
MS Dhoni, what 2 words? So there's only 1 word, Tala.
Do you think Mahi will play next season?
I sincerely hope he plays another season, and he's been batting fantastically well, and I sincerely hope and I believe that he might play another season for CSK.
Sir, Dinesh Karthik retirement on your opinion, sir?
Dinesh Karthik, no, I truly feel he's been a legend of the game, and I've seen him right throughout my, we have literally grown up together in terms of age group cricket and as well as senior cricket. So I think he has been in MS Dhoni's shadow for a very, very long time. Yes, I mean, obviously, when you have a stalwart like MS Dhoni, it is very, very hard to get opportunities. In whatever little opportunities that he has got to play for India, he has done really well, and he should be really, really proud of himself and his career.
Sir, last question. RCB was Chennai Super Kings.
RCB versus CSK is over.
Some teasing like that.
I think my only message to Indian team is just be positive and just believe in Rohit. He is the one who will really guide the Indian team in terms of he was very, very close to winning us the 50-over World Cup, and I'm sure we'll be title contenders here, and I'm very, very positive that under Rohit's captaincy, definitely there's an ICC trophy coming.
Sir, Indian team upcoming coach, Ricky Ponting, some...
boss, I don't know. I'm not from BCCA, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.